Another thing that I want to clear up. I did not walk the fuck away from Monster for anything to do with Sassy at all. So, or her bringing up my name and with that call to the officer or whatever. Thing to do with shit. Okay? At all. But that's not your business. Me and Monster spoke about it. You know what I'm saying? We had the conversation we needed. Okay? So don't run that bullshit ass narrative, because that's a fucking lie. Like shit. Made it like that is fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. And before Bougie wants to fix her lips and say she don't do this, that, and the third, Bougie, I'm gonna need you to tell the truth. You need to tell the truth. That's what you need to do. For real, because these narratives that you're fucking running with are wild as keep bringing it to people. Well, I don't fucking know, bro. I didn't know Florida Man, and I don't know friends. So why the fuck do you keep trying to insert people that don't even fucking know me? Bitch, if you don't like me and you don't want to be around me and she's so obsessed, leave me the fuck alone, you weirdo. Stop bringing me up, bitch. Makes no sense. And bringing it to people that I don't fucking know them. I didn't even know fucking Florida Man. Talking about, and they used to say, oh, I didn't. We were in what, maybe 2 lives? I even had to ask him, bro, why do you keep tagging me in shit that's going on? I even think I still have a video up. Talking about, can you let me off at the next corner? Because these are very flat tires and I don't want to be in this ride. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense to me whatsoever. About a picture. Huh? Hey.
Someone sent me. I was cleaning today. Sorry, guys. I'm going outside because my husband's listening to his TV and I can't hear anything. Someone sent me a message today telling me that chick, I don't really know, had a picture of Miss Unknown up in someone's live. Talking hellish shit about her.
Can I tell you something? To be honest, is that new? She does.
No,
that.
no, I know, but
but you know what I'm saying? She don't, girl, I just
think it's
over
all I'm saying. I think it's sad because she should jump in a box. That's all I'm saying. That's all you've ever asked for, Holly, is A, let's get in a neutral spot, jump in a box, booze, so we could settle this. She won't jump in a box with you.
And that's fine. At this point, I promise you, at this point, there's no reason for us to get in a box. Especially now. Especially after all the shit, I'm good. I got nothing to
No, but I don't get when she says no one wants to box up. I'm like, dude, Holly's been up.
Yeah.
And I don't get it. I'm going to jump down, Holly, and let you finish. I'm sorry. I just had to say that.
You're good. But this is what I don't understand. You know, people in the comments are saying she's trying to find a new place to sit. I don't care where she's sitting at. Do you know why I can't fucking find what I'm looking for? Because I don't watch these bitches like that. I don't watch Hensley at all. At all. It's when the fucking clips are shown, I'm fucking then to get a specific clip or a specific situation to know the backstory of a content or of the content. Because just like people send dry bones to other random people or other people or creators on here, they do the same to me too as well.
Friends at Petty's live. I
I
thought
don't
she
even
was
know
hella
that
cool.
lady. I don't even
And
know
she's
her. I
no,
don't
she's
know
making
her.
her money. She's making her money. That's good.
Yeah, that ain't got
I'm
nothing
just
to do with me. That's what I'm saying. That don't
that's what I'm saying. No, the narrative's changed. Like everybody over here is talking shit. I think Friends with Attitudes is a cool person. I never had a problem. I've seen her in Patty's live. But I heard today, I was like, they think everybody's talking shit. Hell no. I didn't say nothing. Get your bag.
literally the
Get your
only thing
money.
that I said the last time I was in a live with Unknown, and Unknown was speak like Unknown was talking her shit because I guess they've been having words back and forth, those two. The
Yeah.
only thing that I said, the only thing was literally, if you have me in a box, don't drop me at the first 25. Drop me for the highest bidder. I'm not stopping nobody's bag because that's not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Yeah.
doing none of that shit. I'm not fucking up nobody's financial situation because I already know that everybody, whether you have a husband or not, everybody's a check away from losing it all. It's like that, right? Or their
I've
income.
never, I've
You know
never
what I'm
heard you
saying?
speak. I've never heard you speak on FWA ever. FWA
I
ever.
don't even know her. That's why I'm like,
I,
wait a minute,
I,
what? There's a
I
lie with
know.
me? But then
What I think is going on is people are showing clips, just a clip. They're not listening to the whole live.
oh, they could have
That's the
listened to
whole
the whole
point.
but you know what though? They could have listened to the whole live. They could have listened to the whole live and would have seen. I was not speaking bad, ill, nothing. I don't know the lady. I keep saying that. And that's
That's
exactly what I
true.
was doing in the beginning with fucking Florida Boy because I didn't fucking know him. And I don't want to keep fucking all of a sudden more people. Like, I'm tired of the new characters coming around. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, I can't keep up with the characters. How the fuck am I supposed to, motherfuckers? I don't even know. Like, I can't keep up with you new characters at all. And I definitely ain't pocket.
Yeah, no. I think you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go over there to FWA's live and I'm gonna jump in a box. If they want to drop me, it's fine. I'm gonna let her know. I've seen you once. I liked you. I like her attitude. She teaches people a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I
I
don't think
no,
she was talking about. Was she talking about you? I'm confused as
no,
fuck. Confused as fuck.
no. She thinks that everybody probably that sits with Petty in your box.
But what's this box?
What are you talking about?
Like, what is it over here?
It's cool.
No, girl, not how is it over here? What is it over here? What do we call this platform?
Oh, the gas station. I'm sorry,
Exactly.
Holly.
This is not Pastor Petty
You
Clay
have me lost.
79
I
or
had a dumb
7
moment.
news. This is the gas station. I've been to gas stations since I stopped doing the court. Well, since no, not since I stopped doing the court, because before that we were the nosy neighbors. Then the nosy neighbors turned into the gas station. But my point is, I don't sit like I made my platform is my platform, whether I'm in a box alone or with a whole bunch of people. I don't like you don't see me jumping in everybody's lives all the time, all day, every day.
Hardly come on.
No, I be
You
on
hardly
and I
come on.
just
I be
don't.
looking. No, I be looking for you. You don't ever. You're out with your husband doing your family thing, dude, and you're supposed to. It's called having a life. So I'm just saying, you're not here all the time, and that's okay. Just like I'm not.
All I know is
I think, you know what? I think everybody needs to get in a motherfucking box and just say
But
what you
I
have
feel
to say
like
in a nice way. No, for real. This shit back and forth. Everybody listening to different people, and she's hearing clips here. I think everybody should get in a box. I would love to go to FWA's. I just don't want to be
well,
dropped. I just want to say what I have to say and be nice about it and say, hey, no one's talking about you over here. Maybe a
I'm gonna say
certain.
today she didn't listen to just a clip. She listened to a whole lot.
Oh, did they? I don't
Yes.
remember.
I think
Holly
it
was talking to
started because
Hensley.
Hensley told. Yeah, Hensley said what had happened, and they had about her and HollyMae getting into it or going back and forth or whatever. And
But it wasn't about FWA.
right, but I think Unknown has said something about FWA. So you know how that is when people be trying to they rope you into every they rope you together.
That's between Unknown and FWA. We all
Yeah, that
grown
ain't
ass
got
women.
shit to do with me. Like,
Right.
But you know,
Exactly.
Bougie was in there, you know, egging shit on like
I
she
know.
always do,
She
um,
usually does that. I don't know why
throwing
she does
stuff
that.
in. Hensley was
Bougie
telling the
could come over here and
backstory.
talk.
Like she was like, Bougie was like, I'm so sorry that your friend, she wasn't your friend. She wasn't a good friend to you.
and that's why. That's because Hensley made it seem like I'm talking about how the fuck are you not speaking on my character, or you ain't like speaking up for me or whatever. Even with Florida Man and Bougie, the way that they're coming at me, yet I'm sitting over here with somebody who had her information and played a hand in her losing her stuff and her like going real life on her. First and foremost, we did. She even said like we didn't even know that. Like we were all, whatever. Then when she had found out, she told me, and she had asked me. She was like, now I'm sitting here wondering like why would she wait so long to tell me? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I asked Monster, like you guys are in my head, we're all cool. So you should ask her all the questions you need to know to get, for one, your closure for it. For two, to know exactly what happened so that way you can do what you need to do in your real life to handle that situation, because that's fucked up, right? After that, we still hung around Monster. She was still around. Retina started being more vocal on how Hensley came in a box and said I was crying on the phone with her, which is a lie. And then the shit with Petty and all that, or whatever. I mean, it was a lot of stuff. And then I fell back from Hensley. Hensley fell back from the app. Then she fell back from everywhere. Then she started to come around again. Monster was still around. They were still talking, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't know there was an issue. So how the fuck am I supposed to hold on to your pissed off, angry feeling for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I a bad friend for that? Like, what the fuck? Here's
As much as I've got, as much as I know Hensley, she's a pretty sensible person, right? I just looked today. She's still on my friends list. She's a friend. I thought I liked her. I still do. Last night I was like, what the hell? I think it's just people talking. I think you and Hensley just need to talk. That's what it is. I think there's just too many stories, too many clips.
Listen,
It's just ridiculous.
I'm gonna tell you something. Honestly, anyone that is around Florida Man and Bougie,
Yeah.
I don't want no part of. I don't give a fuck.
What I'm confused about is
real life.
Hensley. No, but Hensley didn't. She wasn't with what Florida Man is doing. That's the whole point. She wasn't talking to Bougie. So all of a sudden, I just found out that they're all talking, which that's her prerogative. I'm not against her at all.
Excuse me. It was Monster that went real life on Hensley.
No, it was. I thought it A. Marie and Savage.
Retina.
But Monster, I guess, had her information for like a year or something and didn't tell her until that live that happened when they did Hensley bogus as fuck. I wasn't I didn't see the live. I wasn't around for the live. Hensley called.
Did Monster give the information to somebody?
To Hensley.
Or info, but did Monster give it to anybody else that went real life on Hensley?
I don't know that about any of that. I don't know who died. I don't know who did what they did to her in her real life. I want to say it was.
But let's not forget that she went around to multiple lives, making it seem like people close to her doxed her, even though it was from her past, right? Let's not forget that part.
Girl, your service is so nervous right now. It's crazy.
I'm about to say, girl, where is you going?
Okay, I'm gonna jump down.
Listen,
Obviously,
can you hear me
oh,
now?
wait. I'm cutting people off in the comments. They're saying, so just drop me. I hate when they fucking do that shit. Just drop me.
Well, they're not saying that. They said cutting out Retina. Retina's cutting out.
No, someone said, you're cutting. Amanda, please stop cutting people off.
Oh,
I ain't in the mood for no sensitive anybody. So we don't know if Monster passed her info to anybody.
I have no idea.
But we also know that Hensley got into multiple boxes talking about being doxxed and insinuated it was like people close to her where she was sitting at the time.
So, what you call it? Okay. And that was my issue. That's why I went into Petty's box that day, because when all that shit was going on with you, thinking about her situation, but the way that she was wording it was as if it could have been somebody that we were going back and forth with. That's why I was like, don't do that, because Mallory didn't dox you, play a part in it, or have anything to do with it. So you saying that, she's going to run with that to discredit all the shit that's actually happening. I don't know, Kate. As far as
She ran with them, but I think she's fine with them. Just like me with a few of them.
Also, here's the thing too. As far as
She ran with them, but I think she's fine with them. Just like me with a few of them.
Also, here's the thing too. In the clip that I got, Hensley said something about all the stuff that I vented to her about Bougie, right? Does Hensley forget that she was a Bougie does that?
Like you fell for it.
Me.
You fell for it.
Wait a minute. That's what she did to me with the
Gave her information, like basically helped her out in the whatever situation that was. And I was like,
yeah, Bougie does that. Bougie does that.
Like you fell for it.
Me.
You fell for it.
Wait a minute. That's what she did to me with the whole IO thing. Now, again, I don't know why Bougie keeps holding on to this false ass fucking narrative, but I was never tripping about Bougie and my information. For that, when Rissa, you had no problem writing me about dumb shit, writing me about something you wanted to say in the live, but were too scared to fucking enter the door. So why didn't you at least give me a heads up that Rissa's looking into me, or look, Rissa's the case was? That's what I was tripping about.
Bree, what the fuck you sharing live for? I'm sitting right under you. Didn't Bougie
I'm trying to see the message. Hold on.
Oh, didn't Bougie at the time send you like a link as to like where you could find the info that IO had posted?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, and then she said something about truth finders or truth people or people finder or something. But again, that was months ago. I even went on live and said I was surprised. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm salty as hell that information just to give me a heads up that somebody else had my information type shit. You know what I'm saying? I've always said that, but showed me how IO obtained my shit. That's the time she keeps talking about. Nobody's talking about that at all. I've even said on lives, several boxes, even when you were sitting with Leather and Lace and we were fucking streaming each other, I said Bougie has had my information because she showed me how IO obtained it and hasn't done anything with it. So I'm confused on what the fuck she's talking about. But then I realized, bro, you're talking about when I was salty because Rissa gave you my shit and you didn't tell me.
She didn't tell you that you were white. I'm upset about that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I keep forgetting, but I gotta tell Dad, I'm not really yours. I'm the milkman's, honey. You know?
You better not say chocolate milk or anything, or we be milk shaming.
Right.
Why, if we're defending people and being grown-ass women that, like, you know, people like Hensley claim about, you know, we don't really have to talk about your character, right? If it shows every day, or you're live and you're active and you're all over the app and people see you. But what you're not going to say is when you were in a time of need, Holly reached out, right? You're not going to share that part about somebody's character, are you, Hensley? That's not going to fit the narrative that you're playing right now. And I spoke abundantly loud and clear to Holly that Hensley was dragging her into rooms that she didn't even sit into while she was sleeping over and over and over again. Over and over again. Constantly. HollyMae and I, rooms that I knew Holly, and I knew that bitch ass was asleep. So yes, I did have an issue with that. But my biggest issue was when she came live to say that Holly called her crying about something that happened on TikTok. Excuse me, but if a friend reaches out to you in private and is emotional because of some shit that happened on the app that affected them, why the fuck as a friend would you go live and tell people, oh, they called me crying? First of all, she didn't cry. Second of all, it's bogus as fuck, regardless if she was crying to you or she wasn't, that you would come and go live and say that shit and tell that to people. Fuck you. Okay?
Also, again, I think it's wild that it's being portrayed as if I was this horrible friend because I still was friends with Monster after you found out that she had your information. Even though you talked to, were in rooms with, were in boxes with Monster yourself with no issue. None. Laughing, joking. It was 20 days ago that Monster said or talked shit about you in Petty's live. And I only know that because I just went back through Reddit. Okay?
You have an online facade, right? How the fuck is anybody supposed to know you're upset when you're not showing that you're upset when you're interacting with somebody? Like, if I can't stand somebody, I'm either A, not getting in a box, or B, I'm getting in a box and it's going to be hostile as fuck. But I ain't going to fucking pretend that I'm okay with somebody that I'm definitely not okay with in this big of a situation, right? If it was this huge issue that's been thrown out today, all fucking day, drug out every corner of this fucking app, why the fuck were you friendly with her?
Also, when Hensley first found out about it and me and her talked about it, you know what I'm saying? In the text messages, she had told me, like, I'm sitting here wondering, like, why she had my information for so long, which is true. Like, I would have wondered too, like, hold up, bitch, why you got my shit? So I told her, because again, in my mind, we're all three friends. Go ask Monster all the questions. I don't know. I have no part of none of that. I don't deal with that. I don't do that type of shit. You have to ask her because I won't be able to answer. And then we were on the fucking phone and we had a conversation. And I don't know about y'all, but I really don't fucking record my phone calls and shit. So I mean, if she does and she has that phone call, maybe play it if she wants. Like, I don't know.